What should we start with? Like, what should we say? What did we say last time?
Topics.
Oh yeah, sing a little intro. I'll beatbox.
Topics.
Yes, hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, guys?
It's Taylor here.
And Thomas. Welcome back to Topix.
Topics.
So yeah, this is our bi-weekly podcast where each week we talk about a different topic. This is our 4th episode.
Congratulations, Thomas.
Yes, I can't believe this is officially, this podcast has gone on longer than the other one.
The other one.
Which shall not be named. If you know about it, you know about it.
If you know about it, then you're an OG.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd like to welcome our listeners, any new listeners. Hello. There's tomfoolery, conflama, drama, shenanigans, and just like the whole 9 yards here.
Oh yeah.
We're doing a lot better this episode, I think.
Yeah, I think you and I are both in
An okay place.
a better place than where we were. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. That's not a lie.
That's not a lie. It's accurate.
Sure.
I'm just gonna move this pop filter down if you don't mind.
Okay. Pardon the noise.
Just because.
Nothing. Pure silence.
Just because I.
Like to see you.
Yeah, that'd be
Cool.
nice.
Yeah, you guys can't see us, but we are actually in a room right now, face to face. There's a podcast mic between us.
Yes.
Yes, and the reason that we have this different setup today is because we actually, for the first time in Topix history, forever, the entire recorded history of Topix, we have a guest.
A guest?
Yes. Should we introduce our guest?
Yes.
Or should he come on later? We'll introduce him.
We'll introduce him.
So our guest today is a fellow Sheridan student.
He's in the photography degree program.
What's the short form for that? Yes, his name is Dharmik Soni. Soni, actually. Oh my god, I execute myself.
We met him a while ago, actually, last semester, in a
sketch comedy
club.
Yes, the lovely sketch comedy club. Let it live on forever. It's, we meet on Thursdays, and we met Dharmik there. Quite the character immediately. Hit it off. Awesome.
Oh yeah, he's great.
And over the past few weeks, we've gotten to know him a little bit better because he started coming to the club that we're at before that, which is T Club. Represent T Club. Shout out to Kai.
Shout out to our squad.
Shout out to Steven for being the baddest bitch.
Out of all.
Of them all, yeah. But yeah, he's here today, and he's going to talk to us about what it was like for him coming to Canada, and also his dreams.
His dreams, and our dreams as well.
Yes, we all have dreams. We're all dreamers. So yeah, should we get into it? Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Dharmik.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
So yeah, Dharmik's got quite the character voice. This is probably his first time being on a podcast.
Is it your first time being on a podcast?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so we just want you to feel like supernatural.
Just feel comfortable. Like Thomas and I think the reason why we started the podcast is because we're very conversational type of people. And it's very natural, flowy. So just feel free to make yourself at home and join the Topix family.
So basically a freestyle podcast.
Yeah, that is kind of it. We try to...
We usually have a topic, but this was kind of spur of the moment. But I think we're going to work dreams into our topic today because we were kind of talking about that earlier.
So we'll normally have like one theme that we try to stick to, but we do go on tangents.
A lot.
Nice.
Quite a bit. So,
Well, I mean, I've listened to your podcast.
Oh, a fan.
And the old one. I'm not going to say it because I want the secret to be...
mysterious.
Yeah, mysterious. But yeah, I know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, you know our gig then. You know our gig.
Yeah, you know us.
Cool. Good then. So yeah, how about you tell us a little bit about who you are. Tell us what you're about.
All right, so I'm a male. I'm a human, and my name is Dharmik Soni. So
I am human male.
I'm human male from a far-off, strange country called India.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I come from the mouth of India, literally, because there is a mouth-shaped part of India called Gujarat.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
So, yeah, if any of you guys want to visit India, you should go there first.
Is it a good place to visit? What do they have there? Like, what's the call, like the claim to fame?
Claim to fame? Ooh, there's so many things, but for Gujarat in particular, there's the Taj Mahal.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
I've heard of
there's
that.
also, like, a bunch of other places. Like, there's a good variety of food over there.
I love food.
Yeah, me too. We're foodies.
I mean, India's known for its spicy food. over there, it's more of good culture. You find a lot of people with extravagant clothes. There's things called sadis and a lot of festivals.
Okay.
Right? There's Uttarayan, which is mainly celebrated in Gujarat, where you just have in January, I think. I don't know if Canadians will get it, but the temperature is like...
Hot.
No. It's nice, breezy summer type.
Oh my gosh.
I love that. I love it because, like, we rarely have those days.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. And those days
so
are the
heaven
best.
weather.
Oh,
Pretty much,
great.
and that's in winter.
So
Oh,
I
but
wish winter was
it's the-
like that.
Is the summer wet?
Summer's more monsoon season, so yes,
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
super hot, super wet. You need to stay hydrated, or else you'll get heat strokes.
I know some places that, like, it's so humid that, like, you can go, and when you wash your clothes, if you leave them out to dry, they will not dry. Like, they'll stay wet because of how
it's
humid
gross.
it is. But, I mean, wintertime, that's, like, sounds like a great winter getaway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you a bit about the festival I'm talking about. Basically, you get string. Some people like to imbue glass inside it, like glass powder.
Okay.
And there's, like, thousands of people on rooftops over there because it's open roof. It's not like closed triangle shapes, right?
Oh,
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah, you could visit and then you just play music, get some food, and the whole day you just fly kites. And the reason why strings have glass on them is so you can cut other people's kite strings. It's like a competition then. Like,
and then you can also cut children.
Can we go there? Like, what the heck? This sounds sweet.
Yeah, so, I mean, hey, sponsors. If you're listening, please fund us to go to this festival.
Squarespace, please.
Yes, Bowl and Brand.
Nature Box.
Nature Box.
MeUndies.
Multigrain cereal.
Indian
Best
Travels.
Fiends.
Best Fiends.
Please.
Squatty Potty.
Squatty Potty.
Anyone. Audible.
Oh, Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club. I actually
please.
use... No, I don't. Never mind. But I will if you guys sponsor. Yeah.
Anyway, I'd love to go there. It sounds beautiful there.
Yeah.
It genuinely
When
does.
did you come? Like, when did you leave there?
Well, there's 2 times. So I came back in 2006, November time.
Okay.
Super cold. It was snowing all the time. And my body could not handle the temperatures.
In Canada?
Exactly, yeah. So I needed to mature a bit more. So I was sent back for another 2 years. And I
Sent
came back
back?
after.
So, like, how long were you in? Were you here just for the winter? Or, like, how did that work?
I was literally here for the winter. And then some stuff happened. I did not adjust. So we had police come to our house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then the unanimous decision was made to send me back.
Were you a part of this decision? No?
No, I was a kid. I was like in grade 1, so no.
So, like, were you sent here
You were in
by
grade
yourself?
1 in 2016?
2006.
Oh. I was like, wow, you really
No,
got
so
old.
when you came here, did you come by yourself?
I came with my family. So we all moved away.
Okay.
Right
Oh,
from
I
India
see,
to
I
here.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
Typical immigration stuff.
That's interesting. And when you moved here, where did you move? Toronto or?
Yeah, Toronto, Scarborough.
Okay.
Oh, really? Scarborough.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and then so you moved back, and then you came here again.
Yeah.
When?
2 years straight after that. So
2009?
2008, 2009.
Oh,
around
good
that
time to come to Canada.
Yeah.
It's a great economic time.
Why do you say
You know
that?
what? The 2000s,
reason.
though? The 2000s was a lit time for music for me.
Oh, totally. That's like a whole different episode, though. Like,
oh, yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
we'll get to that.
We'll
We'll
get
get
to
to that.
But
So like you came, and like what is something that you found that was different, like in Canada versus in India?
What, like, the major differences for sure?
Yeah. Like,
Oh.
if you were going to tell somebody who is, like, coming from India to Canada, what advice would you give them to help them adjust?
There's not really much because my parents did all the adjusting for me. I did not.
Do you know what adjustments those were, though?
Like, do you know what was
Find
different?
a job quickly. Get your. Most people come here on sponsors.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the people that they know that already migrated and they'll sponsor them.
Oh,
So
okay.
basically keep them in their house for a little while until they can get a step
Mhm.
footing, basically.
Oh, that sounds cute.
What about
right?
the language barrier?
Yeah, did you learn English in India?
No. So I learned after I came here in the starting, I got C's and B's and everything. And yeah, I had to learn English straight from the scratch, like ABCDs
Yeah,
and everything.
that's not
Yeah.
easy.
Well, I mean, you're pretty good at English.
Yeah, your English is fairly good, yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been here for 10 years, guys. Come on.
Still,
no-
though, for
Still,
real, still.
like, sometimes it's really hard to adjust.
Yeah, but you did come here when you were pretty young, so it's a little bit easier.
That's true.
to pick stuff like that up when you are young, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. So
actually, that is true. Actually, it's a fact that children pick up language. That's why there's those children on Ellen that know like all the languages because they pick it up like no one's business.
Have you ever been on
Ellen?
I've been there hundreds of times. Like you guys, there's footage all across internet.
Yeah, I really gotta watch Ellen more. I'm missing Dharmik on it. That's too bad.
So Dharmik, you're in the photography program.
Yeah.
What made you choose that?
You guys want me honest or
give us
honest truth.
Honest
Truth. We're honest here. We don't lie here.
Spill the tea.
Okay, I'll spill the. Hilarious. We just came back.
But we don't have legal support, so watch what you say to a degree.
Yeah, don't incriminate. Don't say. I mean,
I won't say anything bad about photography. I do like it.
Yeah, your academic advisor is probably not listening.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Hi, academic. Basically, I applied for 2 different programs.
Okay.
One was the BFTV club, which Thomas and Taylor are in.
The BFTV club.
We are like a club.
Yeah, BFTV program, and then there was the photography one. I did not get into, film, so I chose photography. That's basically the gist of it.
What did you do in high school? Like, who were you in high school? Were you like into did you take a comm tech class? Like,
yeah, it's funny. In high school, I took film, and I took a photography class at the same time. Problem was the film class. The teacher that taught it moved away, so we had a shitty teacher.
Do you know what their name was? Don't want to name drop? Don't want to name drop?
No, I do remember the teacher who taught photography, though. His name was Mr. G.
Hey, shout out to Mr. G.
Hey, Mr. G.
It's only Mr. G because you can't pronounce his full name. It's like Mr. Gualus or something like that.
Nice.
Nice.
You're right. We can't pronounce that.
Now, I'm just curious, because we had this discussion a little bit earlier, but for our audience. So you... I was going to say auditioned.
Yeah, you applied.
Thank you. You applied for BFTV 2 years and didn't get in. Now, the second year, is that when you applied for photography as well?
No,
he applied. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was already in photography, right?
Oh, okay.
So last year I applied for both, got into photography, and this year again I applied.
So he was going to switch programs.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So you made like a bridge video then.
Yeah.
How did that go? What did you think of that?
Okay, let's discuss our bridge videos because we all had to do the video. So, Dharmik, what was your bridge video about? Okay, sorry. Actually, before
we should introduce what we're talking about for the people that have no idea.
So for Sheridan BFTV Bachelor of Film and Television program, there's a submission video that you must create and submit and have an interview about. Mm-hmm. And there's always a phrase or a word that goes along with it. A theme, yeah. So this year the word that was given to us, or like
last year when we were applying.
I'm like this year as in this school year, I guess you could say. Like for us, it was bridge. So we each had to make a video.
Yeah, it was like, 2 minutes? Yeah, it was 2 minutes.
2 minutes? 2 minute limit.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah.
2 minute limit, and it can't be shorter than usually it can't be shorter than a minute and a half, and between a minute and a half and 2 minutes.
Mine was definitely 90 seconds.
Mine was 2 minutes on the dot.
Because I don't think there was like a specific, I think it had to be within a range.
Yeah, I think it was, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
So, Dharmik, what did you use bridge for? Like, what did you do?
Not gonna dwell on that too much, but it was a suicide video, basically.
Okay. That's common. That's
legit.
Yeah.
And basically, there's a guy coming across the bridge. He wants to do suicide, throws his note down. A guy running by notices that he's gonna jump off, and he's like, "Don't do this." And all that cheesy stuff.
What did you think was really good about like your video? Like, what was the strength of it? Like. Different people were like, "Oh, I thought the writing was really good. Like, I really think that I did a good job on camera."
Everybody has their own strengths.
Like, what was your strength? Like, what were you good at?
I would say,
there
wasn't that many strengths in there. No, there weren't.
I would say, based on what you told me, I would say that the strength of your video, and I haven't even seen it, based on what you just said, probably the story concept, because the way you described it was very story developed. It wasn't
there's some serious subject matter there.
Yeah, no, I did use like a lot of filmmaking tools. Like I used the format that you use for story writing.
Okay.
Right? Like scripting and everything.
Yeah.
Everything like that. But the problem with it was that it was too fast. The topic is a broad topic, and I didn't condense it enough, or there wasn't good flow.
Oh, you didn't focus in.
No, there wasn't a good flow to it.
Yeah, because I think what he's saying...
The pacing.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It's a very heavy topic to just brush over in 90 seconds to 2 minutes.
Exactly, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a topic that needs a bit more time.
That makes sense.
Yeah. See, and Taylor, what did you do for yours? Because you had a pretty unique...
Yeah, actually. I named my video Bridging the Gap. And so basically it was a first-person perspective of me walking around different parts of London, my hometown. And so it was just different first-person shots of me crossing streets, of my feet walking in my neighborhood in downtown London specifically, which is a really important part of my life because my entire teenage years was in downtown London, and it's a huge part of my life. So the biggest part of that video was that the first person point of view was actually my point of view. So I had superimposed like a blurry blind spot in the center of the frame. Mm-hmm. And I did that on After Effects with the help of my communications teacher. He was so supportive about it. Like my communications class, we didn't have Adobe Creative Cloud or anything.
Yeah.
Like, we had some of the programs like Photoshop and all that, but
like
we didn't,
older versions.
Yeah, but we didn't have After Effects because they didn't teach that because it's insane.
Oh, totally.
But But I had this vision, and I wanted to create it, and I knew what I wanted, and I wasn't going to be able to do that on iMovie or Final Cut. Like, it was, it was very specific to After Effects. Yeah. So he got the 30-day trial, and we figured it out. It was funky, but we figured it out, and so I came out with this really beautiful video of, my perspective, and it was... I had a voiceover monologue of where I was when I was diagnosed, the person that I was, and bridging that gap from then to the person that I have become, and what really bridged that gap between the person I was and the person I am today is my blindness, and it's made me who I am in the best ways and in the worst ways. So
cool.
I'm really proud of it. The quality is like.
Whatever. But the heart was there.
Exactly, and I think that's exactly why I got accepted, was because I showed something very vulnerable, but I was able to compose it in such a way. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
For my video, I actually titled mine Crossroads.
Yeah.
So it basically, the gist of mine was there was two couples, like an old couple and a young couple. Yeah. And they were both, like, runners. Like, they would go on runs together. Like, the older couple would go running and the younger couple would go running.
Yeah.
And they would, like, have their own little routes, but they would always, like, cross paths at this, like, bridge. And it was kind of, like, they never really said anything to one another, but they did acknowledge, like, oh, hey, like, we see you here again. Yeah. And throughout the video, you kind of start to see... the older lady, like the lady in the older couple, she kind of starts to have a harder time running, and like it becomes a little bit more difficult for her to like run along with her like assumed husband. And the younger couple notices this, but they never say anything. There's like a moment where they want to reach out and like help and ask like, is everything okay? But they kind of don't. And then one day, it's just the husband running, and the wife is gone.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, then they finally have that confrontation of like, oh, hey, like, where's your wife? And the old man kind of just gives them like a little piece of advice of like, just enjoy your time now, because like, it's basically temporary. Yeah. Everything is temporary.
Go back to our last podcast.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's funny, because I've seen both of your videos on YouTube.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Have you actually?
Oh my god, famous YouTubers.
Because my dad's like, oh, okay, so you failed this time, that's fine. Let's go watch some YouTube videos on the people that actually succeeded.
Wow, just like
this. Wow.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What did you think of ours?
Like your Thomas, there was a good narration to it. I didn't get Taylor's until I heard the story yet. Because it's a very personal.
I could see that. And it's very... I mean, I made sure that I didn't express the fact that...
It was explicitly about you?
It's specifically about me, and it's specifically about blindness. I did address it slightly, but I wasn't like, I'm blind.
This is all because I'm blind and I can't see the central vision.
I feel like if you really listened and tried to understand the monologue going on, like the first thing I said was, have you ever looked down at your feet and like saw nothing there? Which is something that like, my reasoning for that was like, a lot of people don't think anything of it really. Like you look down at your feet and like you can see them and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. But usually like you never really think about, oh, what if I couldn't? Or like, oh, that's weird, some people can't. And like, I'm one of those people that's like, I look down at my feet, I'm like, I know they're there, but like, I can't see them. And it's something that like, I would have never even thought of before either. And
it's a subconscious.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I think that, you know, addressing it in that way, something that, you know, other people could potentially, you know, try to imagine and understand in such a way. Because my situation's very difficult to understand. A lot of people can't. And so my family seeing that video, because that, like, Blindspot I had created on After Effects with a blur effect was as close to, like, my situation as
you could never really, like, recreate it.
No, like, at all, really. But it's as close as it's going to get. And so when my friends and family had, like, seen it, they were like, dude, like, how do you get around? And I'm like, I don't know.
You know what? I might take a second look at the video again now. Yeah. Because now that I understood the context of it,
we'll post a link on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we'll post a link. Actually, you know, it's something that's I'm more than willing to share.
Yeah. I'm gonna spin it back to you a bit, Taylor, because I know recently you got surgery to correct it.
Yeah, I don't think I've talked about it.
Oh yeah, no, you haven't.
So it's a long story, but to keep it short, back in January, I was diagnosed with a second condition. I have a condition called Stargardt's disease, and that affects my central vision, so I don't have, or I'm lacking, the majority of my central vision. But in January, I was diagnosed with a second condition called keratoconus, which affects your corneas. So basically, the easiest way to understand it is my corneas are severely curved, and it's like beyond, you know.
Yeah, just like nearsightedness.
Yeah, it's way beyond that. And so basically over the past year and a half, close to 2 years, I've noticed my vision getting worse. But my eye doctor, there was no correlation between my Stargardt's and my vision getting worse. So there's this like massive confusion. But then she noticed the curvature of my corneas all whack. So she sent me to a cornea specialist, and that's where I was diagnosed in January. With keratoconus. So I had surgery in February. I had laser surgery, and I had cross-linking. Cross-linking is, it uses riboflavin?
Riboflavin.
Yeah, which is like...
in Kool-Aid.
It's like a vitamin that's in a lot of breakfast foods and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like in a drop form. They put it in my eyes and then use UV light. And basically it just corrects the problem from getting worse. It strengthens my corneas, so it doesn't progress. It doesn't correct my vision. It just makes it so it doesn't get worse. And so I have just recently recovered from that. The process itself wasn't painful. It was very uncomfortable, and I experienced some pain after. But the majority of my recovery was basically my vision recovering, because it was really blurry for a while there. And so I'm fully recovered from that for the most part, just some dryness. But I have to get contacts, special contacts, actually one specific one in my left eye, and then a whole different other kind of contact in my right eye. In your right,
okay.
And that basically works as like a new lens, like almost
like
as
a
if it's a
new
cornea. Yeah. So that vision that is all distorted because of my corneas can be corrected to a degree.
So it basically puts us like a new layer which fixes the cornea.
Yeah, basically. And the reason why I have to have two different ones is because my right eye is significantly worse than my left. So there's like a specific lens, like the regular lens that they'd be putting on my left eye, it wouldn't do anything for my right because it's significantly worse. So I have to get this other specific kind of contact lens for my right eye. So I have to get another scan of my eyes done because I just had that surgery. And then we can proceed with the contact lenses. My eye doctor wants me to start with the left one because it's easier, and then we'll move to the right. So I probably won't be getting the right until September, but it's a process.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, congrats for getting through
that.
that.
A little side note there.
Yeah. So you were saying, like, her vision, you were saying something about you notice her vision.
No, I just like, it's a good thing to bring up other people's difficulties maybe sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were talking about my video, so like...
That, yeah.
Yeah, it's,
It's a good, I don't know.
It's a story. Actually, it's funny that you say that. I've been having conversations about my eyes quite a bit today. This morning when I had my meeting with Barden about what I want to major in.
Shout out Stephen Barden.
Yo, Stephen.
Program head.
He's pretty cool. We're on last name basis.
For a guy with no hair, he's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh my god. So he told me, he said, if you don't tell your story or tell a portion of your story through film in whatever way,
it's a waste.
Over the next 4 years, I will kick your ass.
Okay.
And I was just like, I'm working on it. I mean, I got to come up, because this isn't something that you can just express. Like, it's so complicated, and you could take so many different angles. Like, I could take the, what a struggle it is. Or I could be like, how empowering it is.
Like Kelly.
It's so, complicated, and it's not an easy subject for people to understand and relate to.
And the fact that it's still, like, continuously unfolding.
It's not the end.
Yeah, it doesn't help, you know what I mean? It's not like, it's like, this is something that happened to me, like, when I was young, my vision was bad, but then it's gotten better or whatnot. Yeah. So it's like, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Oh,
if you don't want to get your ass kicked.
Yeah. True, don't kick my ass, Barden.
There's a good quote from a super famous movie in India. It's like, story abhi baki hai dosto.
Okay.
It's basically saying the story's still not finished, friends.
Yeah, never-ending story, basically.
No. The never-ending story.
So yeah, that was quite a bit of a tangent off of Dharmik's first submission.
You know what? He segued. He took the reins.
Look at this guy taking over the podcast.
I'm trying to hide stuff until next podcast showdown.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we have exciting news.
Yeah, we do.
Because Dharmik is in the photography program.
Yes, he is.
He has assignments that he's working on, and he has taken Thomas and I in as models, and we are going to be doing a photo shoot next Tuesday.
Yes. And he so graciously agreed to shoot the two of us for some cover art. So we might be getting a new art piece for our podcast. An art piece. We'll be selling it on Etsy.
No, it's exciting.
Yeah, we actually will have a photo.
Yes.
You guys will finally be able to show your viewers your faces.
Yeah, because you know what the thing is that most podcasts, like cover arts, has the photo of the hosts on there. You know what I mean?
And we don't have us.
Well, partially because we're both toads, so it's...
Oh my god, that made my day. That's so funny.
So it's just like... It's like, do we want to scare our listeners away, or should we just...
We are pretty gross.
Yeah, I mean, for real.
It's true. I'm greasy right now. Like,
totally.
I'm beyond...
If somebody lit a match in here, I'd
blow up. Your hair would blow up, my face would blow up.
Yeah.
I think I'm naturally oily, so I'd just be on fire.
Good for you. I have naturally dry skin, and it's
Are you seeing this right now?
You have highlight all over your face.
I'm not, know what, though? Like, the thing is, like, I'm not an oily person at all.
Oh, you're talking to the Sahara Desert over here.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I have, like, neutral. Like, it's not dry, it's not... But you see how, like, oily I am right now? I don't know if it's, like, hormones. I don't know what. I don't know if it's the moisturizer I'm using. Lucky day. But, like, she is oily.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's great. But, yeah.
Cool. So, anyway, we're going to have new artwork. So, good look forward to seeing that on our 5th episode.
Yeah, thank you, Dharmik. It's actually really exciting because we love being a part of different, assignments.
Yeah, extracurricular stuff. Yeah. Like, we have a lot of work to do, like, in our program, but it's always fun. It's like a nice little break or refresher to be able to, like, help someone with their stuff.
Especially in a different program, too, because we're so used to the daily grind of, film, which is going to be the next
4 years.
Well,
3.
Forever, when you think about it.
Oh, true. It just graduates. I'm done with film. I've learned enough.
So it's nice to be a part of other things, and, like, the fact that you're so open to art I mean, this is your assignment, but the fact that you're taking in
our demands.
Our ideas as well.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see your concepts, though, because you said that you have a couple ideas, right?
Basically what I mean by concepts is...
reference images.
Yeah.
Reference images, yeah. Stuff that people have taken before and what you want to model your shoot after. You give a bunch of that and basically show the people what's your direction towards what you're going to shoot.
Yeah, so that way we know kind of what he's going for.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
We were also talking about Thomas cross-dressing a bit, so look forward to that.
Yeah,
so
the thing is, like, with Thomas and I, we're very, like, open to, like, any of that. Like, I just
we'll have a hoedown.
I feel like I dress very ambiguous sometimes.
Yeah, very butch.
I am. It's true. It's not
I
wrong.
mean, no tea, no shade.
And I'm not, like, I don't take offense to that. Like, I'm fully aware of it, and it's... I have a lot of different looks.
She's a look queen.
I'm a look queen. I don't have one. People have, like, their one, like...
I have
style.
my uniform that I wear every single day.
Gray. Okay, but you know how people have, like, their look? The way, like, I don't have that. I feel like some days I look like this where I'm wearing, like, my cold shoulder, top with my beanie and my braid and my Wonder Woman Converse. And then I have my days where I'm wearing, my black heeled boots and my, like flowery floral blouse.
Yeah.
And my hair curled. Like, it's, like, I like that I can look, either really feminine or, I don't want to say I look masculine, but butch.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You look teabag? Not teabag. What is that word for girls that look...
For girls?
Yeah, the girls that look...
Tomboy.
Tomboy. Yeah,
tomboy.
Yeah, I would say that.
Teabag. You like teabag? Yeah. No, and I think for myself, like, I normally dress, like, pretty plainly.
Yeah,
I used to dress... True. Honestly, I used to dress, like, a lot more like, oh, yes, look at him. He's wearing, like... this clothing and like so daring and whatnot. I've gotten over that. Like, I just want to wear the same thing every single day.
Yeah.
So it's fun for me to, like, when I do wear like the same sort of clothing all the time, it's nice for me to like go and like look different. You know what I mean? So like for example, like today I did like a shoot for like one of the 4th year photography students and like my clothing was styled for me. So like I got to wear nice clothes that like you would not catch me in there.
No.
But
no, I saw that one little.
Yeah, that little.
What was it? Was it?
It was like a sweater. It was like a lined sweater with a long jacket.
You don't usually stripe it.
No, God no! I look too stripey.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it is fun. It's fun to be able to like do that and then take that off and then fully put back my uniform.
Yeah.
So.
No, I get that.
That's kind of like what I'm looking forward to. Not necessarily saying that that's what will happen. It could.
Yeah, it's just, whatever you have in mind, we're excited for.
Yeah, we are very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're very open, as they've just told you.
Yeah, so if you're here looking for models.
Yeah, I am
Contact
Taylor
Dharmik
Jeanette Gaudon, Gaudon on Facebook. Look me up.
You're going to get a lot of creep messages.
Yeah, a lot.
Our podcast is on Spotify now.
Yes,
so
please listen to it on Spotify.
And share.
Yes, share it. What the hell's wrong
share
with you?
It.
Not share it. Sharing needles.
Hey, can I plug my stuff in?
Yeah, plug your stuff. Absolutely.
Please plug your
I
stuff.
would wish.
Hey guys, I'm Dharmik.
He's still Dharmik.
He's still Dharmik, yeah. So if you wanna, because I'm still looking for models for every single project, just search me up.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
We're here. But if you want to model for Dharmik when we're not available.
Plug your stuff. I won't interrupt you this time.
Okay, so just search Dharmik Soni on Facebook and you'll see a pixelated image of me.
And spell that out. Spell that out.
DHARMIK
So Sony with an I, not a Y.
Yeah, I'm not that TV giant,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, we're not going to talk about
I wish I could
that
sue
company.
them for, taking my name.
Well, I don't think you're older than them.
My family legacy is.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that is true. That is accurate.
Yeah. So, check out Dharmik. He's got some sick fire on his Instagram. Fire. And, check it out. And hopefully we will look forward to seeing you guys in our next episode.
Yeah, that was a great topic about dreams.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so if you wanted us to talk about dreams, keep dreaming, because that's not happening
Today
yet.
was just a tangent episode, I think. It was a spur of the moment, really. We didn't really have a set plan.
I think
we just wanted to have Dharmik.
It's fun to, let yourself cool down and
have
fun.
Well, that's the purpose of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To, just chill.
Oh my god, you know what we completely forgot to do? We forgot to give Martin a shout out.
Martin!
Hey, what up? So me and Martin are buying a boat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so much that that could be a whole episode. I'll just recap it very quickly. No. We were going to buy a boat. Okay, we wanted to get like a canoe. We found a bunch. They were too expensive. Then we were thinking about getting like a bigger boat. Then we decided no, because we don't want to buy licenses. So then we found a boat that is at Canadian Tire. So we're probably going to buy that this summer. There was a whole bunch of like shenanigans and tomfoolery with what's going on with that. But we found a boat that we're going to get. And we're thinking about buying it sometime at the end of May. And it's pretty cheap. And we're going to call it Excelsior.
Why?
Because Excelsior is Latin for like on the rise or like on the up and up. And that's very much our relationship.
I think you've risen to the top with your height already.
Yeah, so now we're going to do that with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to get his... we're going to take the boat to Mexico, and then we're going to give him bone lengthening surgery. So,
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much an update. Martin, if you're listening, yeah.
I just want to send out a message. I just want to say... If you're playing a game, play it hard. That's all I have to say.
Yep.
You got 100%ed.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you're dumb.
Or you're just everyone else.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. Martin, we're upset that you can't come and visit us.
Yeah, we were going to have you on the podcast.
Yeah, what a snake.
After the hiatus, after the summer
hiatus. We'll come back. Well, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, well, true. Yeah. One day.
So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up.
Oh, I have one more thing to say.
Oh, what's that?
Can I say something?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Sorry to steal your limelight, Martin, and take the first ever history of Topix.
Oh my god, that's true. He was going to be our first guest.
Well, Martin decided he's not coming now, so...
Yeah, well, fuck you.
You gave that
Oh my
up.
god, whoa. No, never mind.
All right, thanks, guys.
Okay, see you guys.
See ya.